So here is 280 billion reasons to buy Nvidia stock hand over fist right now. This is according to the Motley Fool. 280 billion reasons to buy Nvidia stock right now. Why? What are those $280 billion reasons? Well, quickly look at the article. You can see that according to one Wall Street analyst firm, Mizuho, explain why they believe the segment's red hot growth is far from over. Here it is right here. Nvidia's data center revenue could multiply from here. That is the $280 billion reason to buy the stock. According to Mizuho, Nvidia's data center revenue in the current fiscal year could jump 87% to about 89 billion. More importantly, Rask, however you want to pronounce it, predicts Nvidia's data center revenue could jump to 280 billion by 2027, 3 years from now, which will coincide with the bulk of the company's fiscal 2028. That suggests Nvidia's data center revenue could increase at an annual rate of 56% over the next 4 years. 56%. And there's a good chance it could indeed hit that mark. Why? Why would they say it could indeed hit that mark? Because Nvidia is ramping up their new chips. It's going to be driven by the new chips. Nvidia is set to launch the H200, the B100, and the B200 AI chips in 2024 and 2025. Customers are already lined up to get their hands on those processors. The H200, for instance, will be available from the current quarter. Companies like Amazon, Microsoft, Google, and Oracle all expected to launch cloud instances powered by these chips by this year, according to Nvidia. Meanwhile, these cloud computing providers have also expressed interest in Nvidia's next generation Blackwell AI processors, which the company claims are set to deliver huge performance and efficiency upgrades over the Hopper architecture it launched a couple of years ago. Everyone's running to Nvidia. So now, when you look at the chart for Nvidia, you ask yourself the question, okay, we're sitting around all-time highs in the stock, right? People are getting positioned for that. The article is telling us that there's 280 billion reasons as to why the stock is a buy, right? Because people like Mizuho, organizations and analyst firms like Mizuho are preparing for that 280 billion by 2027. So when you see a stock chart trading at all-time highs and it's only doing this, that's because these big Wall Street analyst firms are prepping for the next leg higher. They're buying the stock in that range. That's what they're doing. The only way that you can say that the $280 billion reasons or any other source of revenue to keep the value of the stock up, it's not going to happen, is when the stock completely begins to go down, right? And then even in that situation, let's say that the market Nvidia was to crash and go down, if it quickly comes back up, then it tells you that people or Wall Street saw that as a massive buying opportunity and they bought at those lower prices. Because in the long term, by 2027, they're literally trying to tell you that the stock is going to be worth more than what it did when it went down. Make it make sense, right? So even though our current forecast into the market in Nvidia is for the market to go down right now, I can also see how this market is just simply trading within a consolidated range to where the market may not be done with going up. Here it is on the 2. Okay, because when you look at this on the 2-day chart, my eyes really focus in on this 2-day bar right there, to where the market did get weakness, did get hit with weakness. The volume also came through on those 2 days, but following that day, following this price bar, look at the price action. What's been going on? we have people here suspecting that, yeah, the stock in Nvidia being at $900, $888 is not expensive. They have plans for the market to be a lot higher than where it is right now. The stock is not falling. Here it is on the 3. Here it is on the 5. Okay, here it is on the weekly. 2 weeks. It still looks weak to me. But that's why we've created a couple of buy zones off our charts to show you, hey, even though we are suspecting some weakness on the chart in Nvidia, it looks as if the market long term still wants for this stock to go up. Okay. So yeah, 280 billion reasons as to why the Motley Fool is trying to say off of the Mizuho analysts and their reporting that Nvidia is a buy. What do you guys think? Give me your thoughts. Because I'm not going to change my price prediction yet. I mean, we just did it, what, last week? So I'm just going to let this continue to play out. See how the market really wants to trade. Go back and watch my video. It should be in the Nvidia playlist. So you guys can see my target as to what I think. But yeah, go ahead and give me your thoughts. Make sure you maintain the profitability. And as always, trade different.